map is Epic Normandy. I had a little problems with recording, so I had to make some changes on my computer. I lost a little bit of game time. I'm coming into a flanking position. It's very important that I don't get spotted because I'm very vulnerable, both as a player and as a person. But so are these guys. So hopefully we'll have our way with these tanks. It looks like we're going to pull in a cap. It's very important to have the right angle because they're all corridor maps, which means that the maps are designed so that it's difficult for SPG to play, which means you have to take up a different position, which will be a high-risk position, but will allow you to hit the tanks that are protected by the corridors. For example, I'm going to nail this T-28. We're all going to have a party. Hopefully I'll nail him good. Come on. You just got good nailed. I hit him for 419, which is pretty cool. I leveled up to Sergeant, which is also pretty cool. This vehicle is not retreating. Let's see if he goes after me. Nope, he's a loser. I need to get to the resupply facility because I am low on ammunition. I prefer to have ammunition than to not have ammunition, so I will go to resupply. And then we'll probably go for E. There's so many targets at E. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way to the resupply facility, and it looks like we do have targets up in the north. I don't know if I can reach into E. But I can reach this renegade. I got him for 381. That's pretty cool. I'm up to 1,800 damage. It's not a lot of damage. If you really want to do a lot of damage, you should play heavy tanks, in my opinion. And my opinion is godlike. If you want to do a lot of stun damage, and I've done a lot of stun damage in Frontline, obviously you play SPG and you use the airstrikes. And you can do a lot of damage using other vehicles, such as light tanks. I have done it before. But the point that I'm making is it's difficult to do a lot of damage playing SPG. Four more shots left, which is about 2 minutes of gameplay. I'm up to 1,900 damage, 1,200 stun. Looks like I'll be able to hit the Oho. You don't want to sit on the resupply facility because when the timer runs out, it will resupply your missing ammo, and then you'll miss a chance to do a full resupply, and you end up with a partial resupply. Okay, that wasn't a well-aimed shot. You see we have a surplus of allies in this zone. I think you get more EXP with SPG if you're on the defending team. However, I don't know that for fact, but it makes sense based on the mechanics of the game. There's a little bit of a delay when I go into targeting mode. What happens is, like, I'll see that defender and I'll switch to that location, but then you look at the screen and there's no defender. So there's a little bit of a delay, and it can be a little bit confusing. Yep, see, there was a delay. It took a while for, oh, maybe, I don't know. I saw him on the map, and then there's a delay when he pops up on screen. That's probably because of my latency, or maybe the coding of the game causes that. I notice it with tanks that are far away. I'm not sure if it happens with tanks that are close. And it might not happen with your vehicle. I have 230 millisecond ping time, which is probably the reason why. So I got 511 damage on the Schwarzpanzer, which is really good. It's going to make a huge difference. To get 511 with one shot, really cool. And I happen to be a really cool guy, so I totally deserved it. You can see that there's a Lorraine next to me. He's a loser. He's trying to kill Steel. Obviously, my allies are not advancing into E, so we're going to have a problem with this. I'm probably going to have to head north. These guys are out of my range. They're probably using the cheat mod. So I will head north. This could be a potential problem over here, so I'm just going to start cruising north. It's going to be good for me overall because I will have good shots into E if my allies man up. See, okay, so the vehicles were right there. I don't know if that's a good example, but let my ally know that he's got a friend. Hopefully we got something there. Do have to worry, there is a vehicle. I got 155 on the Chrysler GF, and I took him out of the game, which was well deserved. I took 2 enemy tanks out of the game. As you can see, I'm doing very low in terms of the rank. It is because I'm playing SPG. When I play other classes, I'm usually up at the top. And it's because the game is rigged. Okay, hopefully that was a well-placed shot. Looks like I hit him for 121 damage. Yeah, my most damage has been over 10,000. Maybe it's been 12,000 or 14,000, and I average like 8,000 per game. But with an SPG, I don't get that type of damage. This is also the first day that I've been playing SPG for Frontline. So I really don't have a lot of experience. I've only played a couple games with SPG. And I will do an analysis when the game is over, so you can see if you do a lot more damage, EXP, etc. I'll tell you right now, the answer is no. Supposedly you can damage objectives with SPG. I don't know if it's true. It used to be true. However, they may have changed the game to prevent people from doing it. So let's take a look. Can't tell. Haven't done a lot of damage in a while since I got that 500 hit. It's one of my best memories. Oh, I hit the, well, okay, I hit the Carnarvon Action X, but I only got a critical hit, which means I did get cheated. Got 6 minutes left in the game. It's too bad he disappeared. Oh, guess what I'm going to do? Okay, so it says I did not even scratch it. So the game is obviously rigged. Most artillery and many tanks only have a penetration of around 50. So all they got to do is make the penetration like 80. And you'll never be able to penetrate the side. And that's probably what they did. I'm going to head this way. Got 13 rounds left, and there's a resupply facility that way. So it should be a good move. There should be a lot more targets for me to go after. Maybe on the next shot, I will level up to whatever comes after Sergeant, which I believe is Lieutenant or Magician or something like that. Okay, so obviously we've got an easy target right over here. These guys are Unicums, and they know how to play. I took the FV4202. No, I took the Carnarvon out of the game. I hit him for 174, and I got 57 on the FV4202. And I got a whopping 12 stun damage. Got 12 rounds left. You can see they are so much better at playing this game. Look at that positioning. Wow, I got spotted. That is not cool. They're going to shoot at me or something. Okay, so that Bat Chat up there spotted me, but it looks like he's busy. I'm up to 3,200 damage. So maybe I advanced on the rank. Didn't get what I deserve. I deserve, obviously, to be general. And if I don't get it, I'm going to cry and complain. I will send a complaint to customer support, telling them that I deserve to be general more often. Oh, come on. I can't hit anything. Piece of garbage. Game's rigged. Maybe I'll be better off if I climb up higher. 6 minutes left in the game. Looks like we've capped everything. It's probably too far away. Yeah. I guess there's somebody right up here, so let's shoot at him. I'm going to park over here. And by park, I mean be here for a very short period of time and then leave. And that's a game. Got 3,255 damage, 1,200 stun. I obviously deserved a lot more. And I made it to Lieutenant. And I did not die a single time in the game. And it's because of my amazing skill. Takes a little bit of time to go in to see my amazing achievements. So for damage, I did way up here at 3,900. And for this, I did all the way up. I did all the way up at the top. I'm obviously number one for base EXP and number 4 for kills. And in terms of respawns, I am also, this guy's a cheater. He respawned probably. So I obviously he's tied with me, but they should, by de facto, based on the other stats, I should be number one. Okay, so that's the game. Let's look at the detailed reports because this is what you all love to see. 3,900 total damage, 6 direct hits because I have amazing accuracy and aim. 1,200 stun, 14 times.